Hi fellow travelers, I just got back from another overseas trip to the EU, so I thought I really needed to share some of the travel tips I learned for 2022 with you. So here were some travel requirements that I needed in Europe, and since they're changing constantly, I'm hoping that this vlog will help you develop some core travel tips to help you begin planning again, from booking your flight to masks, tests, and the fun stuff. So here we go. I'm gonna dive right in. Welcome to the Travel with Wendy channel. I love connecting and interviewing small business owners around the globe. I like to share reviews and hit the trails hiking. Thanks for joining me today because
it's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy.
First up, let's book a flight. You might be a little hesitant to book a flight to Europe right now because of the state of the world in this pandemic. However, I think we're all moving forward to a place where we are learning to live with this pandemic and still see the world. So here are some travel tips I wanted to share with you after my recent trip. Traveling to Europe can make even the most experienced traveler a bit hesitant right now. In the past 6 months with 2 overseas trips, I've experienced flight delays, COVID tests, changing regulations, and policies. I've learned to be very flexible. My travel tip for booking a flight for the best price fare is to book when you think about it. Traveling to Europe is on the increase, so consequently, so is the supply and demand. PCR antigen testing was required by my airline to fly into Europe as it was required to fly into Germany. I took an antigen test at an urgent care clinic 48 hours before my flights here in the States, and by the time I returned, it had changed to 24 hours before my flight. So as you can see, you'll want to find a local testing center close to you, or it could be costly. In Germany, they're known as Corona test centrums, and you can book an appointment prior to going through, and most of them are drive-through. Here's another travel tip. I always carry hand sanitizer with me. Make sure that it's 3.4 ounces for your carry-on and purse, and have handy wipes for the ready, whether it's your seats, your trays, etc. And I prefer to take K95 masks on the flight for added protection, and they also are required in many businesses all around Europe. To make my visits easier, I purchased an inexpensive EU phone at a Media Mart, which is similar to our Verizon. Having an EU phone made my life so much easier. Now, you can take your phone from the States over there. You just have to make sure that it's unlocked so you can exchange the SIM card. This is really critical and important. Here are 2 apps that I found to be super helpful: the Luca app and the Coronavarn app. So what you have to do is visit a pharmacy or apotheca in Germany. They'll enter your vaccination record, and once the information is all entered, you'll receive a QWERTY code, and after that, you can upload the apps, either one. The Coronavarn app was accepted in Germany and Italy, and the Luca app was accepted everywhere. If you don't or can't have either app, I just recommend that you carry your vaccination card with you. This is the current state of where we are right now in the pandemic journey. The pandemic change is constant, and even as I produce this today, they might change again and probably will. So stay diligent and always check the travel.state.gov website for current up-to-date information. Kelly and I are in our first town on Lake Maggiore. We're in Urbania, which is in the southern part of the lake, and there is a festival going on. So we just happened on a Sunday to be going through and enjoying a festival. So Italy's been super easy to travel in and around. You just need to be fully vaccinated. And and you can travel. You can see all this cute, adorable, wonderful city. Not everything is closed, but here are a few things you'll need to know before you go. Make a reservation. Whether you're booking a dinner reservation, a tour, or a spa trip, you'll need a reservation. Another travel tip is communicate with your hotel, stay, or Airbnb prior to your arrival. You can email them or text them just to know what everything is required for COVID information. So I'm here with Ivan Albertella.
Bravissimo!
Oh, grazie mille! These are all the gardens that were on the Solitude grounds. Pretty cool. Look, they had a flower garden, all these different kinds. They had a Hecken Theater, Orange Alley, a Vogelhaus, birdhouse.
Spielplatz is playground.
Yeah, for the kinder.
Irrigation.
So, pretty neat. So hiking and outdoor recreation is wide open, of course, and masks are not required for these activities. But some tourist locations like walking outdoor malls, piazzas in Italy, Stadtmittes in Germany, they do require masks even outdoors. So last but not least, my last travel tip is to please be patient. From the person checking you in at the airline to the waitress at the restaurant and everyone in between. Despite what you might have seen or heard, I've experienced grace and given grace during this incredibly difficult world we're living in at the moment. So I hope you're able to start planning for your next European adventure. If I can help, let me know. I've got lots of resources available on my website and here on my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me, and remember, it's always an adventure when you travel with Wendy.